So there's a case being heard in the U.S. Court of International Trade. Now, this is a specialized court that deals with international matters relating to trade, what acts the president can take related to trade, handling trade disputes should those arise, etc. And they were asking questions of the Trump administration lawyers that were defending the administration and their use of tariffs in a case brought by 12 different states, including Oregon, about how the administration is applying tariffs, their use of emergency power, etc. And uh, they asked the DOJ, this Judge Jane Rastani, I hope I am saying that name correctly, um, asked the Trump administration, what kind of powers do you think the president has under the international trade law, the IEEP law that you are using to say you have the right to do any sort of tariff or anything you want in emergency situations? And the gist of what the DOJ attorney for the Trump administration said was basically anything. That there's no oversight, that the courts don't have oversight, that only Congress, by repealing the law or passing something to limit the president's power under the act, um, was the only way to oversight this. And the judge wasn't buying it. Now, Judge Rastani is a Reagan appointee, so has been on the bench quite a long time, but was still appointed by Reagan. Anyway, was very skeptical of the administration's view of this, that the courts do not have any purview here. And I think they're going to ultimately go against the administration. However, there was also some questions brought up on the side of the states trying to say, okay, what harm are you alleging? How are they overstepping? And those questions were coming from some of the other judges on this panel. We'll have to see how this court case plays out. But they're getting pushback from judges across the board everywhere they turn. This administration is. You got Reagan appointees, Bush senior appointees, Clinton appointees, and all the way up to Trump appointees and Biden appointees are saying, wait a minute, your interpretation of this isn't correct. So we will see if the courts end up buying it. Doesn't sound like they are buying this unlimited power theory that they seem to have, because it courts never like to say, well, we can't overview this. The courts always like to hold that they have the power to at least look at laws, etc., and make sure that things are being done by the book, by the law, and fairly.